Mute. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm talking again. Hey, welcome to the off night, folks. I had my microphone off for a little while. Sorry about that. So, please welcome Mr. Mark Sweetman as your host and MC.
Okay, hold on here. All right, somewhere.
There you go. Mark Sweetman.
There I am. Thank you very much. Okay, thank
MC.
you. Okay. All right, thank you. I'm here. All right, now let me see if I can get rid of my singleness here. Let's see. I'll go like this. Is that going to do it? Well, somehow, hold on. Let me see if I go like this. What do I get here? Nope, I don't get it there either. Dog it. All right. Well, here I am, and it's the off night. Minute and a half in, nothing's going right as usual. Nothing's going right. I can hear Andy, but I can't see him. Let me see if I can get him. Now, my one screen says that Andy's on solo layout. The other screen says that I'm on solo layout. Let me see if I do this. Oh, no, I can't do that with my finger. One is a touch screen, one is not a touch screen. No, that doesn't do it either. All right, what do I got over here? That says... All right, exit. So I'm going to exit my solo layout. Let me see what that does for me here. Now, my mouth is moving when my mouth is moving in real life on the screen that I'm looking at. So I don't know. Okay, exit solo layout. There we go. I'm going to click that button, and let's see what happens if we get Andy up here. We don't get Andy. Okay, well, let's add Andy. Okay, add Andy to stage. I had him on stage when he was announcing me, and then I did something wrong. Old men trying to do technology. Welcome to our show. Now, I clicked the button that has Andy added to the, where are we here? Add to stage. There we go. Oh, there he is. Okay. And we're almost 3 minutes into the show. And I have to do that. This is why we need to do this on tape and edit all this crap out, and then put it on live Monday night at 8. Is everybody in agreement with me? Shake your heads. I can see you on my monitor. There we go. There we go. Absolutely. Andy, are you with me? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Oh, good.
I'm on top of it.
Good. Excellent.
Wow. I'm glad we're here. How's it going?
Oh, I've had better days. I've had better days. What can I say? It's
So you're preparing for a journey?
I'm going out to the off night West Studios.
As I do the West Studios. Oh, okay.
As I do tour 3 times a year now. And it's a how shall we call it? It is a credit card points visit. Because I didn't have money for the tickets, but I'm really good at looking around for stuff. And if it isn't something I can afford, I just don't go. But there just happened to be this, if I left Tuesday and came back Tuesday, and I fly through Atlanta on the way out and through Salt Lake City on the way back, has to be those cities, has to be in the middle of the frickin' night, so I'm getting on a plane at 5:40, I think, tomorrow morning at Metro. Fly into Atlanta before the sun gets up, wait 3.5 hours in Atlanta, and then fly out to Burbank. I can do it for like 13,000 points. Some ridiculous amount where basically I'm paying, what I'm paying is my time in airports. I'm paying for like 7 hours in airports back and forth. That's my real fee because it's all on points that I've earned through credit card buying and stuff like that. So. But there's like these websites and these YouTube influencers and stuff like that have the whole thing down. I mean, they know how to fly for next to nothing, and I'm sort of into that, but not so much that I do it all the time. They're really good. They know how to get free hotel rooms and all that kind of stuff. And then a lot of them started doing during the last pandemic is they start putting videos out, and they get advertisers to pay for it, and so. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm still trying to get people to look at this thing that we're doing on Monday night. So.
Oh, yeah. And we've done so well. It's like so.
Well, we did. You know what? When we moved over from Facebook to YouTube, and Sammy linked his his TikTok page to our page.
Yeah.
We had for about 8 weeks, we had 47 to 55 viewers every week. And then that dropped off, and Sam and I could not. We spent time trying to figure out, well, what happened here? What happened here? What did we do? We say something? And we just, there's it's big business now. So there's people that are paid to figure out what goes wrong.
Yeah.
So people. Anyway, so what's up with you?
I just got back from Milwaukee 2 days ago.
Yeah, how was that? I remember you had gotten a car there or something. Was that what it was?
Well, the whole idea was this. I couldn't rent a vehicle in Uber in town, so I was still. But Lyft doesn't have any branches in Michigan. They do, however, a branch in Chicago and Milwaukee, Las Vegas, and stuff like that, where I could actually go and rent a vehicle, work the whole area, whatever I want, a week, 2 weeks, make the money, and then come back. See what I'm saying? So it's like, as a gig
did they put you up, or do you have to pay for your own hotels?
Well, no, they didn't put me up, but they did give me the car to rent. So the plan was to sleep out of the car.
Oh man!
Use that as my place. I slept at the airport holding pen for Lyft and Uber. So
you slept in the cell phone lot, basically, is what you're.
Not well. We have a private owned area. It's the cell phone lot, but without the cell phone.
La-di-da.
Yeah. The Lyft Uber guys have their own area. We have our own bathroom too.
Oh wow!
And of course, it's an outhouse, but other than that, nobody uses it because it stinks.
Hey, come on. Yeah, compared, they used to shoot you in the head, 10 years ago. So at least you moved up from that,
There you go. Yeah. So now it's hanging out. So I would work like 6 to 12 or 6 to 6 during the day, and I had 4 hours kind of hang out at. There was a Denny's right down the block, and there was a library. I go to the library. So what I was doing in order to get my CPAP in, I would go to the library for 4 hours. Do the CPAP, and then I go and sleep in the car because I can't hook up the CPAP in the car on the lot. So
I got something for you. Here's a little senior tip. Here's a senior tip.
Okay.
Denny's. Their AARP discount. If you don't belong to AARP, I think it's only like $15 a year. But the Denny's discount is spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, here's how spectacular it is. At the North Hollywood one, where I take my kids when I'm out there, I pay the bill every time because I get the big 25 to 35. I can't remember, it's 25 or 35. It's one of the big ones. I get the discount for the whole table for the whole party. Yeah, nice. We took when my wife was out there with us for the wedding a couple years ago. That's when I discovered that the whole party gets that discount if the senior.
Got
it. Anyway, you got to be a member of AARP though.
So I went.
Well, you should have one. You should have. Are you a member of AARP?
Yes.
Okay, you should. Well, when I first joined, I was like 32 years old. I joined so that I could get their drug prices. I wasn't even retired. I wasn't even close to retired. I joined so I could get their pricing on their drugs.
There you go. Well, very good. Well, I don't know if you can prosecute that, but that's good. Okay, it's the deal.
All right, so you got back from Milwaukee. Now, did you make enough in Milwaukee to make the 2-week trip worth it?
No, it was a disaster from beginning to end. It was like this. It was like I was dealing with somebody. Do you ever read the short story "The Monkey's Paw"?
Boy, it sounds familiar. What's it about?
It's about this person has a monkey's paw. They make 3 wishes on it, but every time they wish for something sort of normal, but it's skewed.
Okay.
So it's like, I want to live forever, and then they live forever, but they also age. So they're not going to live like youthful. They're just going to continue to die.
Oh, live forever, and they all look like they're 200 years old. I get it. Okay.
Exactly. It's that type of I was dealing with a monkey's paw situation at this list thing. I go there. Okay, I order I set up my deposit. I go there. It's supposed to be rental and reform. I get there on Friday. I take the worst bus trip ever to get there. I mean, I was like, there was like no room. It was like being at the hockey place again. You know, it's like there was no room for my knees. I was going to sleep at night. Could not sleep whatsoever. And when I get there, I find out that I didn't have a reservation because they sent me an email. Get this, on my old email to tell me that I didn't have the reservation. So I went all the way out to Milwaukee, and I landed there without a reservation. Okay. And so I asked her, go, is it possible to get my deposit back? Oh, yeah, sure. So she goes on and gives me a deposit back.
But sends it to your old email.
What's that?
But sends it to your old email, right? Sends your
no, it's worse than that. But then she says, oh, you know, I could probably get you a ride. We have 2 guys dropped out for a ride for that day. Oh, so I can get another. Oh, but we can't get your deposit back for 2 days. Why? You just put it out there. Why can't you get your deposit back? It's your bank's loan. But you just sent it. So I had 4 free nights from for the Super 8. And I was able to stay for 4 free nights. And I was expecting to be able to drive all those nights to make money. And basically,
but you were just there, not driving, wasting your 4 nights. Then, right? Is that what happened?
Pretty much.
Oh,
so by Wednesday, so I had the car for 3 days, and that was enough to pay for the lease, and a couple extra dollars more. And then I came back on the train. Thank God I had the train, because it was actually there was actually space, luxury. I could come back. I did, but it was.
So you took the train from Milwaukee to. You took from Milwaukee to Chicago, and then Chicago to Detroit, or Ipsy, or whatever you were going.
Yeah, by train.
I remember, Amtrak was talking about putting that stop back in Depot Town. Is there any talk of that anymore? Putting that stop back in Ipsy? I think so.
I think they're actually they're talking about putting a new train going all the way from downtown Detroit up to Traverse City, and stopping in.
Oh, there's been talk like that. There's been talk like that since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, are you ready to get everyone else?
Yes, bring them all on.
We're on here. We're on 15 minutes here. Let's get everyone else out here. Okay, here's my.
Thanks for hearing my complaints. I'm sorry.
I am happy to hear it, but here's what I need you to do.
Uh-oh.
You need to be on my quest to stop calling us the richest nation in the world, because the fact that you have to do that in your retirement means that we are not anywhere near the richest nation in the world. So.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do this, but I think I'm going to start feeling joy whenever I hear about a billionaire dying or having their son, transition into being a woman or something like that. I'm just going to start taking joy in those things. All right.
Was it? What's the German word for it?
Schadenfreude
or
something like that. Schadenfreude. Exactly. Well, let's get my lovely bride out here.
Hi.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
I thought that was interesting. Discussion with Andy. So I'm sorry I didn't include you in it, but I was enjoying it too much. Actually, sort of enjoying it and sort of not enjoying it. It was like I like the way Andy can take these little life events of his and turn them into comedy. So that's going to be your character now. That's got that you got to go with that. I love that. I love the getting arrested.
No respect. You get no respect.
You get no respect. No respect. No respect. And your line should be, I don't even ask for respect. I mean, no respect would be a step up for me.
I just wanted to make some money. That's all.
That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to get this. I wanted to eat. I was going to eat.
Yeah. Sometimes more than once a day. I get it.
Exactly. I want to eat more than once a day.
And the other monkey paw thing is like, so. I can find you a car. Will you take any car? So I thought that was like taking of my cheaper ones. There's 2 cheap ones. She wanted to give me the more expensive car, which she did. So it's like I misunderstood what she said, so I didn't find out about it till later. So I was like, that's why I don't have any money coming back. But I broke even.
At least you broke even. At least
I went out to a 0. I came back with 0.
You know what? To me, to me, you're only a little bit more successful than a guy who does gambling for a living.
Hey, you didn't encounter ice, so that's good.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Find out, there's a Star Trek convention this weekend. So I can actually rent a cab there in Las Vegas and drive and go to see the vacation. All the Star Trek people.
I'm just now seeing all the messages Susan put on in the chat box here. All right. So here's
why don't you bring Jason in?
No, why don't you read your poem and then we'll bring Jason like we always do. We always have you read your poem and then we bring him in.
8:17. Okay. All right.
Well, you know what? Here's what I was preparing to not even have you show up this early, because of the way our discussion earlier. Anyway.
Okay.
I mean, let me hold on. Where's my mouse?
August 3rd. Wildfires in France and Greece. The world is on fire. Is global warming to blame? Earth's a tricky quagmire. FIFA leadership in question. Has Gianni Infantino lost his clout? The secret plan to sell World Cup profits may have Infantino out. Primary in Michigan tomorrow, Tuesday, August 4th. Don't forget to vote, lest I scold you henceforth. That's your poem.
All right, thank you very much.
It's a haiku.
Yeah, it was a haiku. It was haiku-ish.
All right.
It was haiku-ish. It wasn't quite a haiku.
It's not
Haiku's
a haiku,
this had 6 lines in it. Haiku only has 5 lines in it. So plus you get into that. I just don't want to get it. I don't want to get into it. 5, 7. Oh, it's only 3 lines. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Is that okay?
With Leo guys. The substitute Leo. They always do like a haiku 575.
So don't forget to vote tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Unless you already did your absentee or however else you do your voting. It's still legal to vote as a citizen of this country, please vote.
Sure. I'll be at the Perry School working the day. So.
Okay.
Oh, do you do that too? Awesome.
Yeah. I do work the elections.
Awesome.
Good.
Another thing you get underpaid for.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, do you like my new specs? I have new eyeglasses
like them.
here.
Oh, very nice. Yes, very good.
Costco.
I like them.
Costco. Oh, I know the Costco lady too. So.
Okay.
Anyway.
Get your glasses at Costco. Okay, I'll drop you off there. Right.
So let's see. I had could only vote half the ballot because it's a primary, and Susan has an issue she wants us all to vote for, and so trying to get the kids. I told the kids, you don't need to vote in the primary; just vote on the propositions for raising our taxes. I go. Here's the good news for you guys. They're raising our taxes because we own property. You guys don't have any taxes raised. So
that's going to cost the average homeowner like $8 to have bus service all around town. And there's some folks that are truly against the transportation, but it's, been 2 years since the governor signed off on these communities can no longer opt out. So I think it's bad enough that it's taken 2 years to even get this before the voters.
Why should we move? We should move into Andy's neighborhood. You got the best location.
I know.
For transportation.
That Ann Arbor bus all the way downtown. It's insane. If I want to take the park and ride, and I rode it for years, I have to go 7 miles to Redford, or I can catch it in, Farmington. Whose home values are higher than ours. 6.5, 7 miles. It's ridiculous that I have to go that far to catch a bus.
Yeah.
What I don't get is we live in the squarest city, both.
I know.
both figuratively and literally. We live in the squarest city in the area.
We have, roads every mile in every direction.
We have 7 mile roads, and we have east and west and 7 mile roads, north and south. And you would think that would be the easiest grid to make a bus system on.
Yeah.
Just
Well, the
have a
park
bus
and
come
ride
every half hour.
apparently used to go to Madonna University. That would be so perfect. But
we used to have that. We used to have that bus stop in front of our house. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They canceled it just after we moved in here.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because communities wanted to opt out. I mean, there are people that are illegitimately angry that they can't opt out anymore. And it's going to cost the homeowners like $8.
I have an idea. For those people. Don't take the bus. We don't want you on the bus. We don't want your bitchy, whiny faces on that bus.
You stay off.
You ride in your car. You ride in your car. We'll keep increasing the gas taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody should just get a car and drive is their attitude. Okay, well, what if you're visually impaired? Oh, yeah. Well, we have community buses. Well, you know what? As a senior, I can ride the smart bus for $1, $1, and yet the community shuttle bus is $3.50. And let's say I have a minor grandchild I need to take to the doctor that's in Livonia. Do you think anybody under 18 can get on that shuttle bus? No. So it's just a stupid, ridiculous shuttle bus. So if I want to take myself to the doctor over in Northville from Livonia, can I take that shuttle bus across the street to Northville? No. So we don't really have transportation in Livonia. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I will attest to that. Yes. It's like, you can only get to the rental place via car.
Speaking of grandchildren, let's say hello to the cutest little grandbaby.
Hey, look who's there.
Who is that? It's the puppy.
Who is that?
Hi, baby girl. Don't you look adorable?
Is that Grandma?
Oh, sweetie.
So when did the puffy hats take over?
She's
a chef.
She's a. I'm being told it's a bonnet.
It's a bonnet. She's beautiful. I think she's hungry.
Yeah, she is hungry.
There's no milk in those fingers, sweetie pie. Aren't your strawberries cute? She's a little strawberry shortcake.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Any questions for Cleo? She's now almost 8 months old.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you clap for us, Cleo? Cleo. Can you clap?
Nope. She wants her food, right?
You're hungry?
Right.
Well, Mama's gonna have to take care of that.
Mama's here.
Is she doing the ride 'em horns symbol?
Hook 'em horns.
That means I love you.
Yeah, she's telling us that she wants to go to the University of Texas.
Got it. Okay.
That's sign language for I love you.
All right.
The I, the L, and the Y. I love you.
Grandpa.
And that's the extent of my sign language knowledge.
She sees the bottle. All right.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
Well,
I highly recommend being a grandparent. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's good. I recommend being an uncle too, but at a certain level, it stops.
Okay.
Anyway, back to
when you can't name as many. My brother Steve has created an entire nation on his own. There's like 50 kids that I do not know the name of. I can go, hey, genius.
This is your brother?
My brother and his kids and extension. So if you go basically like brother, kids, grandkids.
Extension. Multiplier. You got the multipliers.
It's like almost 50 kids. So.
Wow.
And trying to remember the names it's impossible. I keep asking, give me a list. Just give me a list when I go into the place. I actually know the names of the people.
His issue.
Right now it's hey genius.
They're called issue.
Issue. Hey genius.
Okay,
the
let's
legal
Hey,
term.
sport. Hey, genius. Hey, killer.
All right, let's go
Those
to
are all
our
the kids'
regular.
names.
Let's go to our regular topics here. Any passings that we want to note?
I do want to note Big Pussy died.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you took mine. Damn it.
yeah.
Sorry, I knew you. I didn't want to jump on it too fast, but okay.
Did you see?
Yeah, you know how to say his name? Vincent Pastore, is that it?
Yeah.
Vincent
Okay.
Pastore. Yeah. Did you see Jeff Ross's? Jeff Ross, the king of the roasts. They were.
No.
I can't remember who they were roasting. I think they were roasting James Gandolfini. So this would have been a number of years ago. In fact, Jeff Ross still had hair, so it must have been at least 20 years ago. But he said, yeah, the producer told me that Big Pussy was going to be here. And I walk in, and this fat old ugly guy is sitting there.
Yeah, I didn't know he was actually in. He was in a couple of Scorsese films.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Although that is that Italian mobster look is sort of a pass around. Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, they all get to use the Italian mobster look character and sound.
Yes.
But Big Pussy, he was the one who turned in Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah,
He's the one that turned on him. Yeah.
So
he was doing it while I was playing Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Big Pussy.
Any other passings?
I don't think we talked about it, but Sam Neill.
Oh, we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Last week. Okay.
We may not have gotten to it, but I think we talked about it last week. He died the same week that Lindsey Graham did, so I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah. What I was to say, I knew it was somebody had passed. I just can't remember his name. I went and searched. He's a lucky boy in the hospital.
Here's a death. Here's a death for you. If I don't know this person, but Nirmal Purja died at age 43 on July 30th. He's a notable British Nepali mountaineer.
No.
Yeah, but the thing is that's the type of
died
profession
following an avalanche on Broad Peak. So who would have predicted that?
You can make the right step. You can make the right step 100,000 times, and one little avalanche, can take you down.
One sneeze, just call the avalanche. It'll take you down. Just one sneeze.
That's right. Yeah, you're calling back to ask somebody to bring something you forgot. Hey, bring my hook. There's just enough noise that everything starts to shake.
God,
it's sad. It's very sad, but notable mountaineer, and he has passed away.
I was excited to be a mountaineer when I saw, the one with Gregory Peck. What is it? The Guns of Navarone. That's the only time I got excited about, maybe doing mountaineering. But other than that, actually watching people do it, I kind of go, my hands would be so sweaty, I would not be able to get off the first foot.
There's a hike you can take and just only go to Everest Base Camp without hiking to Everest.
Yeah.
I'd be down there.
They sell that one.
All of us that wanted to play in the World Series can also buy a ticket to the Tiger game.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got rid of Kong too,
Speaking of athletics, I will be running for World Vision.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Do it still have
sponsor me?
Oh, here we go. Here's your hold on, I'm gonna put up your fundraising.
Sponsor?
There you go. There's your sponsor.
I'm not doing the half marathon this year. I haven't run the half marathon since I was in my 50s. Now that I'm in my 60s, I'm only doing 5Ks. But I'm still raising the money.
Cool.
I got your page up on the
People
screen.
still need clean water, so sponsor me.
So it's all about clean water. That sounds good.
Yep.
There it is, right there.
Here's a fun fact: World Vision is the largest bringer of clean water in the world that's non-governmental.
Wow.
The only one who brings more clean water to people are government.
Cool. That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I know they. I don't know if they do all those wells out in East Africa.
Yeah, they do. And there are other organizations that do them, but then they break down in a couple, 2-3 years. What World Vision does differently is as they're installing the wells, they're also training the residents in the area to become their own engineers. And they help form the committees and the social groups in order to be able to make their own repairs and keep their wells running. And 20 years later, those wells are still functioning, where other organizations put them in, and in 2 or 3 years they are kaput.
Got it. Well, that's good. That's a good idea.
World Vision has a very excellent reputation. So
nice.
$50 can bring clean water to one person for their lifetime.
Nice.
Awesome.
So
any milestones?
Milestones?
Just things that have happened. Things that have happened that we have to make note of. That's worth saying. Hey, that's worth recognizing.
Well, there'll be a primary election tomorrow, so we'll find out next week.
We have primaries all the time. It could be. Well, I don't know.
I actually looked up
this Wednesday. A spent rocket stage is going to hit the moon with the force of about 14 tons of explosives. With a good telescope, you might be able to see it because it will be on the visible side of the moon. Last time a rocket stage hit the moon was a Chinese section, and it hit on the far side or the dark side. So
who's gonna
on a collision course to crash into the sunlit side of the moon?
The moon. There you go.
Is it an old one, or is it something that was sent?
It's expected to carve out a new lunar crater. That's how bad it's going to be. Thanks, SpaceX.
A crater's not bad. Throwing it out of its orbit so that we spin aimlessly through space, that is bad.
No, we don't have any more moonlit nights because
moon keeps getting further and further away.
I've heard a theory that the moon is actually where the Pacific Ocean now is.
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
Put that on your.
Oh, really? That's where the moon was carved out of the earth.
The moon was carved out
like Adam's rib or something.
Yeah.
Or it was hit by a meteorite and pushed out?
Well, no, sort of like something hit the earth, and there was an explosion. There was some wobbling, and the ejected mass became the moon.
Like a million, bazillion, jillion years ago.
Some of the theories are they formed at the same time. Another theory is that a larger body was coming by when the Earth was in and basically sucked out like a spit the stuff that created the moon.
Is there a mathematician? Is there a mathematician that has figured out how the moon is always facing the Earth and it orbits around?
Well, it's what's known as tidally locked.
Yeah.
To say that we only see the one side, and that's the only side we see because of its tidal lock. And the moon is also leaving us at the rate of approximately 1 inch a year.
Yes.
So eventually we will lose the moon.
See, that's what I'm worried about. 1 inch
spiraling away from us. It can't get away fast enough.
Well, Martin Landau and Barbara Bain already have property, and they will be living there on Moonbase Alpha and
Alpha Moonbase 99. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah, well, I'm all about the moon. That's me. It's
Mr. Moon guy.
That's where I do my best work.
I'm all about the moon. About the moon. No side. I'm all about the moon.
There you
go. There's the hollow moon theory. Which that's where the aliens are.
Oh, it's hollow inside. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Hollow.
Now there's some.
I'm bringing planets back.
You brought up you brought up mathematicians, but if you go back to the Bible and you read about when who was it? Joshua prayed for the sun to stand still. There's actually mathematical equation that scientists figured out that coincides with that time in the Bible where the sun apparently used to rise in the west and set in the east. So the earth kind of used to spin the other direction.
It has done that many. Yeah, it has done that many times, actually.
And so people have theorized that that coincides with when the Earth stood still.
Well, it's a great movie.
God.
It's a great movie starring Klaatu Barada Nikto. You know.
I think was it Joshua? I don't know. I forget, but someone in the Old Testament, they were battling, and he needed the sun to stand still so they could win the war. So it mathematically equates for those super geeks that can do the math that something happened in our galaxy around that same time. So. Don't ask me to do the math. I can't. No. I can balance my checkbook.
Oh God, you can have that. You know what a checkbook is.
I still have checks. I'm old people.
That you have a checkbook is impressive.
Still having checkbooks. Still
the children of today, and by that I mean anyone who's about 18 minutes younger than me. Don't even start. Don't want to bring it up. I
calculated how many times I voted.
Yeah.
For presidential elections, it was 12, and for congressional, the midterms, it's actually 22 or 24.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, 12 was, of course, the year of my birth, so I can remember that.
Now, when Mark and I lived in California, it was very different how they did elections.
No, Andy lived in California.
I liked it. For one thing, they would mail you a copy of the ballot that looked exactly like the ballot. You can't get that here. And the other thing is everywhere you had to be able to walk to your polling place. So
right.
I got one for my girls.
2.5
Except that it's blue. This is exactly what my ballot looked like, except this is blue. I just went up to the city clerk and I said, can I get a sample ballot for the 6th precinct? And here it is. That's what they look like. It says sample. It says sample all over it, though.
You can't vote on that, but
it's good for the girls.
You could get that in the mail to every voter out in California, and you could walk to your polling place. So we were voting in people's garages.
We were voting in our neighbor's garage. I love that about California. I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, Trump says that offers you a chance to cheat because those people, you don't know who they are in their garage.
And that's
you don't know what kind of meth they're cooking.
That's a theory in search of a problem because there's really no problem. And yes, you do occasionally find ballots that have to be tossed, but it's usually error. Like if a person voted by mail absentee, but they passed away before the election, then their ballot shouldn't be counted. But that doesn't mean it was fraud. It
22
just means that the person voted before they died, but died before the election.
All right, we got 20 minutes left, so I want to make sure we get everything in here. Do we have a song for Andy?
I have sent Andy a song from his favorite band, the B-52s.
Oh.
Yes, a bouncy little number from their earlier days. But, the B-52s always kind of had their own little flair, as it were. So
what's the song?
Planet Claire, which was actually one of the songs from the B-52s when they appeared on Saturday Night Live. And for those of you who remember that appearance, like I do, I couldn't. It's like, is this a joke? Is that Jane on keyboards? Is this real? And later on, it's like, no, actually, no. This is sort of they were, sort of avant-garde from the South, which is usually something you don't say in one sentence coherently without electroshock therapy.
They're from Atlanta.
Well, yeah, I mean they're down there with Pylon and REM. These guys all knew each other. And Well, can you say, I don't know, Andy? Have you found the poem?
No, not yet. Hang on.
Oh dear, I did message it to your phone, but I do understand from your travails of the last few days that electronic means of communication have not served you well. The modern internet has gone. See there's Susan. See,
There's the lyrics.
there you go. See,
I found it.
there you go.
Secretarial duty here.
There you go. See, there you go. I mean,
So
one of these weeks.
Planet Claire.
Yeah, Planet Claire.
In the voice of Peter Lorre.
Of who?
Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre.
Okay.
Peter Lorre. I love it. Okay, everyone, we have to hear this.
B-52s. She came from Planet Claire. No, she came from there. She drove a Plymouth satellite as fast as the speed of light. Planet Claire has pink hair. All the trees are red. Rick, help me. No. Ever dies there. No one has a head. Some say she's from Mars or the 7 stars. The shine in it's 3:30 in the morning. Nothing. Well, she isn't. She's from Claire, Planet Claire. She came from Planet Claire.
I like it.
There we go.
I like it. I think that works.
Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre was actually the perfect way to interpret. I mean, James Mason maybe, but no, Lorre was absolutely
Okay.
Yeah. Again, Mason would bring a little more gravitas, whereas Peter Lorre brings the frenetic sort of desperation that we need to have. I mean, there you go.
You remember Looney Tunes from the 40s where they actually
of course. I wasn't there in the 40s, but I remember Looney Tunes.
They would
use
characters.
They would have like Robert Mitchum and Peter Lorre, and they would actually draw Robert Mitchum and Peter Lorre when their voices were being.
Well,
those were great.
And they had sometimes they'd have
the best part about that was we had to be adults before we understood what was going on. We didn't know who Peter Lorre was.
It's one of
World War II references.
Bugs Bunny was taking the penguin down to South America.
Yes.
Yeah.
South of the Arctic, and has always been interrupted by Humphrey Bogart. Pardon me, can help out a fellow American. Hit the road.
The one voice that I could never even get close to, and I tried for years, was Marvin the Martian.
Oh,
it was just I mean, there was something about the way he would sort of like fluctuate. The Earth, I'm going to blow it up. I just
blew it up.
That was Mel Blanc. That was Mel Blanc.
Yeah.
Mel Blanc was doing those voices.
Very talented. They only had to pay one guy to do all those voices.
He was
ripped off.
It worked for him, and it also gave us a hint of the future. Just change a few letters from Acme to Amazon, and you begin to see our future.
Very good. Yeah.
And the only difference being Acme products, I think, are probably a little less expensive and more reliable.
I mean, we should call them Acmazon.
Well, Mel Blanc did Jack Benny's car.
Oh, okay, all right.
when you hear Rochester start up the car out in the back, that was Mel Blanc doing the car.
Oh, God.
Did you ever see the setup for Wile E. Coyote?
No.
The first verse, his wife says, and don't come home till you bring dinner or something like that. So then he can never come home because he can't catch that.
Because he can't catch the Roadrunner. Oh, I love that.
What I loved was, especially with the Roadrunner cartoons, was you really got a good demonstration of cartoon physics. Remember that when you run off a giant precipice or cliff, you don't start falling till you realize the peril that you're in.
Yes.
Right? If you run off the thing with an anvil in your arms, and let go of the anvil at the same time, you will fall faster. The anvil will hang suspended in the air.
Right.
Until you're going down. Then the anvil will catch up with you, of course. But not it just all we'll see is a little poof at the bottom. of the giant precipice.
Also,
I mean,
if you're holding the anvil under your waist, your arms will be stretched down.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Before the rest of it, before your upper torso and your head move, your arms will be stretched down.
Which is silly too, because I believe in physics, in a vacuum, everything falls at the same speed.
Well,
matter if it's a feather or an anvil.
But
excuse me, but Wile E. Coyote. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's also the guy who could paint the train tunnel on the side of the mountain,
and then
the train would come out. But if you tried to escape into the tunnel, then you would flatten yourself against the tunnel. There appeared to be some sort of.
I'm sorry, but we got to do a 2026 remake of these cartoons where we are actually studying the physics of how this was able to happen and explain.
We need to set children in front of these things to tell them that it's all real.
Easier to believe that the moon came from where the Pacific Ocean now
was. Exactly, and then.
Mm-hmm. Was the Pacific Ocean actually made of blue cheese at one time?
Blue cheese. There you go. Yes.
Yeah. God, I'm so hungry. I love blue cheese. Whatever. Yeah. Oh dear. What time is it? Oh, we're getting there. All right. Geez, I think we covered.
No, we got two more topics that we cover every week.
Okay.
Do you want to do predictions or conspiracies first? I like saving predictions for the end, so let's do conspiracies.
Well, the conspiracies, I revisited nothing too old, but certainly that was in the news not that long ago. Remember the invasion of the New Jersey drones?
Yes.
About the New Jersey drones. Yes. I'm not talking about their hockey team. I'm talking about
whatever happened.
Exactly. I was watching a couple of my dumb podcasts last night, and it was amazing how many of these people have gotten very good at using a lot of words to say at the end of it. Well, we don't know. It could be anything. Could be people flying. We don't know what there's as yet no clear explanation what the New Jersey drone attacks were. What it was all about. What was it? An Iranian drone ship off our shores releasing these? Was it a Chinese psyop? Was it people out there just flying their drones because they're hearing about the drones and people being people? It's like, oh, great, let's get out there and fly the drone around in the middle of the night. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, here's what I found. The mysterious drones flying over New Jersey were officially explained by the White House as a mix of Federal Aviation Administration authorized research flights, private hobbyist, and misidentified aircraft rather than a security threat.
That's what they all say. Isn't that the way it always goes? Yeah, how convenient. You're using things like mundane explanations for some sort of
what
panic.
New Jersey has done is created drone laws. It looks like they became effective in May of this year. So there are Jersey Shore and state park rules, no-fly zones, and privacy and private property limits.
What would the Jersey Shore drone law sound like?
Oh wow! That's in the language.
But that's the way to approach it: is pass a law or a new ordinance.
Wants
or
nuts.
I mean,
you can't fly that drone here anymore.
Yeah. I mean, if it were the Whitmore Lake drone laws, I'm going to shoot that damn. If that drone's come near me, we're going to shoot
nobody it. Gonna get no drone.
I'm going to shoot it. I got some drone laws for you. Gonna be all kinds of drone laws around here.
I got your drone laws right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And when it falls to the ground, that's I can take that and it's mine. Okay, it's mine. It's like
if it's an alien who lands here, I'm going to give him a story. Yeah, he's going back with the mothership. He's going to have something to say. He's going to have some explaining to do by the time we're done.
Now the conspiracy theory I was thinking of for my conspiracy theory is one that has now fallen apart.
Yeah.
And it's got to take a different direction. But what had happened was Trump wanted there to be vandalism to the reflecting pond.
Oh, yes.
Excuse. And so now the Justice Department is now dropping all the cases and saying they don't have enough evidence against anybody to try anybody. And I'm wondering if somebody's going to take the hit for that. Is there going to be? So we're just going to forget.
What about the guy that was the Olympic canoeist? He's still
He's done. They dropped the charges. They dropped the charges against.
Yep.
Yeah, now the judge wants transcripts from the grand jury, and they're like, "No, you don't need those. We're dropping the charges." And the judge is like, "Yeah, I do. I need those. I want to know what they were presented with." So there's going to be some more people lose their law license, probably.
Oh, please!
Now, did you hear this? Are we ready for a new conspiracy theory?
Yes,
I am always
Gravity
ready.
is going to switch off for 7 seconds here on planet Earth.
Yes.
Do you have plans for August 12th, 2026? The conspiracy theory, even BBC has reported on this.
Well, then it must be true.
Earth's gravity will stop working for 7 seconds due to activity related to black holes.
Oh,
okay.
It's allegedly linked to a program by the
holes?
U.S. Space Agency, NASA, called Project Anchor. And as part of the project, almost $90 billion has been spent trying to prevent the massive problems and brief loss of gravity.
It could happen.
So, I believe we probably spent $90 billion.
You see, what you want to do is you want to weigh yourself down with debt, and that will keep everything from floating off into space.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a young Sweetman on camera.
Yeah,
and
she knows she's not going to see me for a week, so she came.
Well, this isn't a conspiracy theory, but they Iran sort of attacked our water supply.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, but here's the problem with Trump blaming Minnesota of ineffective government in Minnesota, because it wasn't just Minnesota; it was a bunch of other states too. And so now that you've hung your dick out, I mean, you know what I mean, for something like that. What does that mean? I mean, now
if only George Bush had done that.
Does he take it back? Does he say, "Oh no, all those other states too"?
No,
he doesn't. He just does.
He just keeps going.
Michigan's included in the 7 states that were targets of cyber attacks for municipal water and wastewater systems.
Well, a lot of the municipal systems are still running Windows XP for their municipal operating program.
Wow.
I'm dead serious. And by the way, the reason why they still run Windows XP is because actually Windows XP is actually very good at what it does.
Who's running DOS 2.07? Who's running DOS?
Probably like our nuclear silos, that kind of thing.
Can't we just go back to a guy named Frank? Frank, who just
Frank, exactly. Frank, pressure is going down. Frank, what are we going to do about that? Hold on. Yeah, I know.
No, just put this wrench on it right now.
There you go.
At some point, Frank's got to say, "You got to start giving me overtime for this stuff."
You got to get off your ass, Frank, and get this done. Come on, man. Come on.
Just rip the computers on and order a bunch of guys.
Hell yeah, I like it. But yes, our Minuteman III missiles are using computers that are archaic to the point of where no one really quite understands how to program for them anymore, because their programming is 50 years out of date. But it does make them rather unhackable, which it's like, I mean,
I don't know. I learned to program in BASIC, and I knew when I took that class that this is absolutely what I never want to do.
Right. Yeah, well, they got
AI that does a lot of the programming now. Even the programmers are using AI, so they don't have to do that.
That's so we can construct a better Skynet that will soon become sentient and kill us all. But I got to tell you what, the stock is going to explode after that. I mean, it's like, this is amazing. There'll be 3 guys living in bunkers with with perms and man buns, stumbling around after their latest ayahuasca enema and living on canned foods for the next 100 years while we're upstairs, living in the aftermath of a nuclear doom scenario. And it's like, well, yeah, but hey, it was glitch free till it wasn't, for the most part. They almost got it to work.
Got it.
I mean, this is Frankenstein writ large. That was the moral of Frankenstein. Thank you, Mary Shelley, the first science fiction writer.
Mhm.
That this is what happens. Man becomes God, and it just doesn't quite work out the way you'd hoped.
Yeah, it's the monkey's paw all over again.
Yes. Yeah.
I had to read that in junior high. I think at the end they asked for their relative to come back, and then when he knocks on the door,
Yes.
you
So
have
the
a walk from the cemetery.
Yeah, the monkey paw thing. Yeah, that was that when they asked for their son to come back. Yeah, because
Didn't the Simpsons do that on their horror?
They did do a monkey. They did
So
do a
they-
monkey paw on there.
I
They did do a
recommend
monkey paw.
watch that.
who wrote that? Was that Edgar Allan Poe? Or no? Am I wrong?
Monkey
No,
paw?
I don't think it was
No, it
Poe.
wasn't Poe.
Poe
It
wrote
wasn't
good.
Poe.
Is it reinterpreted from an older sort of like tale, if you will? You know how sometimes folk tales will be reinterpreted by an author, and like was it Bram Stoker kind of took some different tales and came up with Dracula? I don't know. I'm just kind of
Who
spitballing
wrote
here.
The monkey
Monkey's
paw
Paw?
is a
Mark,
horror.
are
The
you
monkey
looking that
paw.
up?
The Monkey Paw is a horror short story by English author W.W. Jacobs. It first
Yeah.
appeared in the Harper. It first appeared in Harper's Monthly in September 1902.
Wow.
And
All right.
wait, I got Wikipedia. Yeah, W.W. Jacobs was the name of the author of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else did he write? We don't know.
Ah,
It's not
Was
sticking
reprinted
around
in his third collection of
Dickens
short stories.
like Edgar Allan Poe.
yeah.
In the story, 3 wishes are granted of the owner of an enchanted monkey's paw, but the wish
Right.
come with an enormous price for interfering
Right.
with fate.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
always a story of unintended consequences.
All right, we got a
Yeah.
minute and a half left, and we haven't done our prediction section. Does anybody have any predictions?
Oh my goodness!
I predict that the Dodgers will win their third in a row World Series
World Series.
because they bought Kong. They took Kong from us.
They bought
I predict that since the Tigers traded all their good players to the National League, that we're going to win. We're going to make the playoffs in the American League because we don't have those teams that we traded our players to in the way of getting us in the playoffs. We may
I
not win in the
predict-
playoffs, but I think we're going to get to the playoffs.
August 12th, when we're losing gravity, there is going to be a total solar eclipse
Okay.
of Russia, Greenland, Iceland, and Spain. So,
Nothing you can say. It's a total eclipse of the sun.
And I, of course, after listening to a great deal of Blue Oyster Cult while working out lately, I do predict that their prediction of Joan Crawford rising from the grave becomes real.
Sounds
There
good
you
to
go.
me.
There you go.
If any of those things come true, we'll be talking about it in one of our future episodes. We'll put it. It'll move from predictions to conspiracies to milestones. Well,
That's right.
that should be our working order for everything. Everything starts
There you
out
go.
with a prediction, then becomes a conspiracy, then it becomes a milestone, and finally goes into our passings category.
That's right. The dead have risen from the grave. The gravity's done. The Dodgers are winning.
We gotta go. Yep, they're beating the Cubs right now.
See?
We're gonna go. We'll see everybody next week. We'll see everybody from Los Angeles next
All
week.
right. Oh boy.
Bye.
All the way from
Talk-
LA.
Live from Los
Live
Angeles.
from LA. All right.
All right, we'll see everybody then. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.